Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Let's get rid of the text, which is this and that. There we go. Now friend on board. Hello. Hello.
I didn't say anything like right away, and I was like, wait, this is confusing now. Should I say something? Did I miss it again?
No, you're fine. I pressed the button, but apparently it didn't count, so I pressed it again.
Okay.
I didn't press it hard enough. Anyway, right. We are back for a new game now. We're gonna try again with Professor Layton with a different emulator this time, one that actually is relatively up to date comparison. It's not on the Wii U. Let me just go get the emulator at the ready, and then we'll be doing some Layton, some puzzle solving. Oh my god.
Yay.
So let's just go over here. There it is. Alright, let me do this correctly. So I need to insert the
might
game.
need to jump out of Patek for a bit. It's like
Why?
it's only like half of my screen, kind of.
What do you mean half your screen?
Say?
What do you mean half your screen?
Yeah, normally it should be full screen, and like for a second, but like, oh, maybe you have OBS smaller than the rest. No, wait,
No.
you can see my background.
Alright, let me give you a minute then.
Yeah.
It's probably just a case of kicking you out and kick back in. Just give him a second.
Okay, we are fixed.
Okay, right. Problem solved.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's probably going to be hard to read subtitles now.
Definitely. Alright. There we go. Want to do it authentically this time. The old DS format. There we go. Look at this old UI. Okay, so
smiles happily.
right, so I was gonna do this with a higher resolution, but I noticed that some of the sprites were weirding the F out, so I put it back to the regular resolution.
Not again, not sprite bugs.
Yeah, I think that might be the reason why the Wii U didn't work, was that it might have been upscaling the thing to be more HD screen friendly, basically. But I've turned it off and it seems to have fixed it so far. So we'll find out in a minute. So I was noticing it at the start of the game, like there would be like a line of pixels like by the base of the bus pretty much, and the building in the background, whatever. But they're not there when it's in regular resolution, so problem solved. Question mark.
Probably.
Anyway. And I've increased the black bar just for better cohesion, even though technically this game doesn't really matter. Anyway. Right, put that there. Oh, also hidden the mouse, because I want it hidden. Fuck you.
I mean, I think everybody appreciates that.
I mean, it's not a stylus. It's not real. None of this is real. It's still weird that the FMVs are on the lower screen, not the top. What you can do about
that. So are you
that?
telling me there isn't a tower like this in London?
There is? What are you on about?
If everything you see isn't real.
With a pinch of liberty taken.
Okay.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
Oh, and making sure. You can hear the voices, right?
Yeah, I can hear the voices.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Ask it now. Yes, this is indeed a letter.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament. You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
Oh god, what year is this? 2018? I remember that year. That was a terrible year.
To complicate matters,
I mean,
the calamity I speak of does not take place in your
first
time.
in 2020, because, I mean...
No, it's like, I think it's like 2017, 2018 was a pretty bad year to go to London in general.
Was this just like because Brexit? No.
Bit of Brexit, bit of terrorism here and there.
Oh.
This may be difficult to believe.
Didn't feel safe.
Yeah, kind of. Like, not sure if I just didn't notice it, or I just forgot about it because so much other shit has been going on in the world.
Enough has gone on as it is.
For now,
yeah.
I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I mean, technically,
Travel.
I was gonna say, yeah, time travel, but like technically, it's like you know you can like set a letter to yourself to be sent and received later on, right?
Yeah, but you know, not the other way around, which is.
I don't
Like,
know.
yeah, you know, I
but
can
it
say
does
I
raise
want the
the
letter in
question,
5 years, but I
if
can't
this
say
letter is
I want the
indeed
letter 5
authentic,
years ago.
how did it
To
get
now.
here?
By time traveling postman? Just joking, of course.
Postman Pat has been stepping up as of
But
late.
seriously,
Yeah.
I think this
I mean,
mystery might be
the
the
Time
strangest
Lords
we've ever
must have postal
encountered.
service as well, right?
They did, yes. Those little white cube things, whatever. Matt Smith Doctor got one of those when his TARDIS got hijacked.
Yeah. You're not
Indeed.
talking about the cubes that just
And
appeared
even
in the
future,
one episode.
you
No,
think
white
that
cubes,
you
not the
might
black
help in
ones.
solving it.
Yeah, like I don't really recall how they look, but I just
It was
remember.
like okay, it was like there was a center core that glowed, and then there was an outer layer that was transparent. That's how they looked.
Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you. I think. But back to the letter. How do we know it's real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
What happened last week? Also, why are they traveling via bus? Is the Layton mobile out of commission today?
Maybe he just wants to be a bit more environmental friendly today. To be fair, like in London,
It all started
I mean, I would
about
use the
a
subway,
week ago.
but you know, there's a case where I'm going to also do this when we come into Vienna, where
Yeah, how's your bus
I'm not
services?
driving you around in Vienna all the time. We're
No.
going to take the subway.
Fair enough.
Because driving around in Vienna is stupid.
Yeah, I've heard it. I heard the horror stories about it, and we've got legs. We might as well use them.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was worried. It's like, if you don't wipe that spoon, I swear to God.
You're a gentleman, Luke. Expect better.
It's like a submersible to me. What's the? There's an alternate term for submarine. It was just bathysphere. It looks like a bathysphere.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector.
Never heard this term, but bathysphere sounds cool.
A bathysphere was it's basically the early concept of a submarine. The only problem with the bathysphere, it only goes up and down. It can't go anywhere else. That's it. So it's great for looking in the area you're currently in, but that's it. It can't go anywhere else.
Wow.
Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I mean, he's an inspector. Alright.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Alright. Time to investigate and be our usual selves.
Yes.
Those cinnamons down there? I want some cinnamons.
This food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Who?
Which one?
Look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there.
Also, I think it just reference it's the way I can make jokes about it. We literally had the same situation in Austria, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
making fun of Austria as well at the same time in politics in general.
So,
Goddamn, it's a mess.
What do you think about this whole event? Do you think that someone has really built a working time machine?
I mean, it looks like a working time machine, but it looks like they took a bathysphere, chucked on a huge cock on the top, and called it job done.
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it was like gotta add a huge clock to it because that's how time travel
Can
works.
you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I think it's really exciting. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be
What?
convinced until I've seen
Like,
the
honestly,
contraption
would you,
work
if
for
you
myself.
were able to invent a time machine, would you announce it, or would you just use it for yourself a bit and, you know,
I
do it
wouldn't.
once?
I wouldn't have publicly announced it in this particular way. It would definitely be in a more secluded private room.
And I
Yeah.
must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
It's too out in the open.
Why do you say that?
He's like,
Oh,
I mean,
of course.
it's this case, you
That
travel
must
into
be
the
your
future,
famous
you know, get the
intuition
winning
talking,
lottery
eh?
number, travel
That's
back
one
to
way
the
of putting
present,
it. But enough
become a
speculation.
millionaire.
Look over there, Luke.
Yeah,
But, you know, this is something you should probably do before you tell people that time travel exists.
I know people do the whole, win lottery type thing. It's just like, you have any idea how difficult it is just to do that alone? One, you have to figure out what the winning number is, and two, you have to figure out where the fuck that number is in the world.
What do you mean? You can just look it up.
What about it?
When
Yeah, you can look it up, but then you have to go and acquire said ticket that has that number. Where are you gonna get it?
I mean, you can pick the numbers for the, at least the ones we have in Austria, where you just pick the 6
He seems
numbers.
to be looking for a man who's
Must be.
snuck into
To be
the
fair, I
event
haven't done a
on
lottery
Unwound.
myself in ever, so I'm pretty sure the numbers here in the UK are pre-selected.
Oh, okay. That's just. I mean, there's different ones also. There's also like the ones you know where
Yeah,
it's
it depends
question
what you're
freeze.
doing.
Yeah, it's predetermined. But for the other, you can just really, pick those.
Oh, this one isn't voiced.
Why is this one? Well, the food certainly isn't anything to write home about.
Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite scrumptious myself.
Bah, the oversalted chop and pile of wilted greens have nothing on Emily's cooking.
If that's how you feel, sir, I'd be happy to relieve you of that burden.
Now see here, Button, if you don't return my chop at once, I will have you driving a desk next week.
It would be worth it. This crackling is cracking. Oh, he's definitely lost. What's our puzzle? Oh, crumbs. I've really blown it this time. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of assistance? Assistance? Oh, yes, please. See, I've just received a report of some untoward behaviour.
Oh no.
Alright, our
Yeah,
first
we did
puzzle.
this.
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
What's somewhere in the middle?
As an uninvited guest at the presentation, but the guards received a few clues as to his whereabouts. His table is adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. His tablecloth is a different color to any adjacent tables, and his table doesn't have a yellow flower on it. Adjacent tables are connected by dotted lines. Take the guard to the
It's
correct.
the red flower, red one, kind of in the middle.
I want to fact check this. I'm not gonna take your faith that blindly. Let's see.
I've done this
Doesn't
the third time now.
Yeah, but I want to make sure. So excuse me. See, it doesn't have a yellow flower, so can't be that one. Can't be you. This is very wrong to do with a mouse, not a pen. Let's see. I want to take your hint now because it feels like cheating. Let's see.
Okay,
His tablecloth is different color to any adjacent tables. Okay, well, yeah, it seems like the red one with the red flower would make sense. Yeah. Okay, so it's let's see. I'll have to put this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my answer.
Still need to find a way to like if I'm running test cases, like get this to show up.
I'm sure it's not hard to make one. Splendid work, my boy. Yay, first puzzle done.
Wait, how about this?
Phew, thanks so much for your help. There'll be no more scrounging on my watch.
Did you see that, Professor? I just assisted in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh, look. Looks like the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats.
No, I'd rather stay right here. It's a good view. I don't think there's any hint coins here, considering the game hasn't taught us that yet.
Oh yeah, we need to stack and close.
How did you do with your hint coin finds with the brief you were playing?
Actually not too bad.
Oh, that's good.
Click on everything.
It's a good thing I ingrained that instinct.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history.
Okay.
And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
He looks like a Pokemon professor, still.
My esteemed colleagues.
Don't deny it.
What was the name again?
In the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be
I
moving
recognize
on
his
to our
voice.
scheduled
Who is he?
demonstration.
You know him.
But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister
Oh, it's
Bill
Liam.
Hawks
Yeah, I was gonna say,
in
it must be Liam.
attendance today.
Just blanking on his
Like,
name.
I think we
As
probably
such,
looked this
I've
up last
reserved
time
a
as
very
well.
special seat for our very special guest. Please join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Okay. Just need to be sure, because I'd be ticked off for not remembering it.
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
I mean, definition of working. I mean, you can see it's functioning, but as a time machine,
Why don't
it's
you
under
have a
scrutiny.
seat? See for yourself.
You're awfully skeptic about this
Before
being a
we
real time
start,
machine, and I
would
don't
you
know
honor
why.
us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Go on then.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Sorry, me.
No, it's just like it was standing there. Where's the announcement?
Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits.
Why am I getting
We have
flashbacks to a
conquered the
particular Doctor Who
skies
episode?
and the seas, and we have even
which one, the old
traveled
feature
to
time
outer
travel?
space.
Fair enough. I meant the, what was it, the Lazarus Project?
But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought
Right, the
was
Lazarus
out of
Project
reach
was
for
with
humanity.
David Tennant with Martha Jones. It was a man who figured out how to basically make a Lazarus equivalent of a Lazarus pit to regain his youth.
Was
But
this with the monster things?
yeah, with the mutation he accidentally unlocked, basically.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just getting
I hope
flashbacks to
you
that in
join
particular.
me in ushering in a new era for
Sure, this,
mankind.
That monster was straight up a creature designed straight from Dead Space.
Yeah.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
How's this going to work?
I have just one
Is
more
the
request,
pilot's going to
Lord
disappear or
Stangan.
the entire machine?
I'd very much appreciate
Or will it just
Prime
flash
Minister's
and then be right back the
assistance in
moment it
this
disappeared?
demonstration.
That
What do you
actually
say,
would
Mr.
be
Hawks?
so inconvenient. Like, you know,
How
the
will
time
you-
machine.
Yes, like how do
It's
you
a bit-
properly just demonstrate the damn thing without the audience questioning it?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
Yeah, I mean,
But
there's
the
so
guys
many
got the
issues
impression
with
that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
time machines, so
Ah, well, do forgive.
You'd
my
only believe the time
presumption.
machine work if
was
you
never my
yourself
wish to
is in
keep
it.
uncovered.
Everyone from the outside would not believe a damn word of it.
I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
Hey?
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Some
Also,
history here.
Bill
Positive.
Hawks really voiced by Professor Layton as well, and that's why he suddenly sounded familiar.
Well, the Inspector and Professor Layton are the same voice actor.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Goddamn voice
That's the
actors are
courage
pretty
we've
good.
come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now, without further ado, I I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
What's the worst that could happen? Hello, Martin. We're just starting with Professor Layton.
Hello. We are witnessing a scientific experiment, so everything will go smoothly.
Time travel. Now I'm getting flashbacks to Spider-Man 2. The power of time in the palm of my hand.
Also, since we're on the topic of voice actors, do you know that Bradley D. Barker also has a voice in Armor to the Last Airbender?
As who? Every other NPC in the game? In the show?
No, but he is quite prominent.
Of course he is. It's been a while. I'm a bit rusty on names, so do tell.
Upper.
Oh yeah, of course he is.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that actually makes absolute sense.
Yeah, D. Bradley Baker does a lot of like creature noises as well.
Yeah.
Very on par with bollocks. He's well known for doing the same thing. He voices Megatron, for example. What's his name? Oh, how dare I forget his name?
Please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
Look it up for me. My phone isn't here.
The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangler have vanished.
My word.
Frank Welker,
Frank Welker. Yeah, him. He is very on par with universal voices for many things, mostly creatures, but he is so dynamic in the range. You'll be surprised how long his list is.
Wait,
I mean,
maybe if
I'm
the time machine
generally
is real,
usually always
this letter
surprised,
is
but
real
yeah.
too.
No, it's like Frank Welker is responsible for many iconic sound effects, like particular cat screeches. He is responsible for that.
I don't know about that, but these two elements
Yeah.
aren't the only puzzling
Crazy.
issues. Tell me, Luke,
Have you ever heard
recent disappearances occurring here in
Chaffel
London?
Tallison make crow noises?
Of course.
Okay, I have to show you clips afterwards.
yes.
then.
Oh yeah,
I
go
read
on.
about it in the paper.
Just make sure you write down a note.
Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
They don't look like scientists. They look like leftover NPC designs. They're just like, shit, we need
They
3
should-
scientists.
And they kind of look like 80s rock star with like, oh yeah, I'm Elvis.
Yeah, they don't look.
Especially the first one.
Yeah, they don't look like finalized scientist designs to me.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair. In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
Right, mystery 2. So he's disappeared. Not dead. Couldn't find the body, so he might still be alive.
And he could also have evaporated because he was inside the machine and exploded. But
No body
Yeah,
means he's not dead.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, like to completely live without a trace,
Following the clue in the letter,
that
with
takes a lot of
Professor and I
energy.
set
More than
Mhm.
that explosion
what
probably
awaited
did.
us was one of the
That much
greatest
power
mysteries
required would have
ever
taken out an entire
encountered.
block, which it didn't. It only was the machine. Oh, sorry. It's Lost Future. I'm playing the European version because that's the one I used. We're in the UK, don't you know?
Yeah, it's Forgotten Future in the other one.
Unwound Future. I much prefer that title. That works much better.
Yeah, Unwound is actually because I thought it was like Forgotten Future. It's like I actually like Lost more than that, but Unwound.
And the sender,
Works better with the clock,
strange as it sounds,
time element.
was
A bit
me.
more smart.
The future me, that
I
is.
can just realize, yeah, that is so much better.
Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
Stranger than the time we went to town where everybody hallucinated stuff.
Or the town that
suddenly
didn't exist, that all the NPCs were just robots.
robots.
Oh, very well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're doing good. Are you?
Alright.
And we will probably bring more examples, but this is the third game.
Yeah, it's only gonna get more wackier from here.
And I only have a theory because I got kind of spoiled with some of the plot twists from with the comments on the OCD videos.
Of course you did.
Yeah. But it's not generally just like this is a plot twist in unknown.
There's no way that this could be real. It's real.
Yeah. Well, here we are. A clock shop that the letter mentioned. Should be around here somewhere. But where?
This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, Luke. See if you can find the shop's location by yourself.
Say no more, Professor.
I still need to find my reading glasses.
Professor, you can read, right?
Right, this one. I've forgotten the answer to this one too. Lowers the map to the clock shop that's accompanied the letter from Luke's future self. Starting from the yellow arrow, can you find the clock shop using the times listed on the map? If I had an analog clock right now, I'd be using it as directions. Okay, well this isn't too hard to figure out. So we start at 12 o'clock, so that's this junction. 3 o'clock, which is to the right.
Right. And I guess
12
it's
o'clock
up
is that
again.
way. And then 9 o'clock,
It's
which is
H.
this way. And then, yeah, it's H. Okay, good.
But for a moment I was like, I'm
Good
not
enough.
sure if it then
Here's my
if
answer.
change direction, if you don't also have to consider this, but then you're
No
literally
puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
you're literally at the end of the map.
It looks complicated, and then you take a minute, it's like, oh wait, no, it's really simple.
Yeah.
It's the start of the game, so it's going to be quite forgiving. But there's always that one.
Yeah. Great, getting to the clock shop should be at Doodle now. Let's go, Professor.
Dawdle? Don't think I've heard dawdle used as easy. Tutorial stuff, we don't need to know about this.
So I see. I mean, we already did Curious Village and
Pandora's Box.
Box.
Yeah, we're going in
Just
in release order mostly. I need to see if I can. Nope. Okay, it's not a thing yet. This lady's probably going to teach about Hank coins, I'm guessing. Oh, hello there, you strapping young things. I can tell from the looks on your faces that you're just dying to hear something useful. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and touch that car parked over there. Okay. Oh, shit!
Vandalism. Oh no, it just fell apart.
Never mind that. Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin. It's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you could spend one of those lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may never find yourself a pickle later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so touch anything that looks fishy. You might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're going around here. And ta-ta! Alright, now I get to click on stuff. Let's see. Another one. Usually it's about... Come on, there you go. 3.
You have to press multiple times for some.
Yeah, if there's those little green things that stick out, that's usually an indicator you need to fish for it. I'm guessing you didn't find that one.
No. That's diabolical.
Oh, there's another one. I think that's the max. It's usually up to 3 to 4, usually per area. There's the rare 5, but that's very rare.
Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress?
Tutorial stuff in this handy luggage bag that we happen to carry around all the time.
Yeah. Look, we just did this the exact same the other times.
We did this last week. Yes, that's nice.
Got it, Professor.
That's good to hear, Luke. I imagine we'll be making good use of the trunk during our investigation. Okay. Let's find the usual hint coins. There's another one there.
Yeah, and
Not
puzzles
there.
on accident that you actually didn't want to.
Every damn time. But at the same time, you need to do them, because if you ignore them after a while, you're going to be blockaded.
None of the shops around here seem to be open.
They don't, do they? But many of them look as though they only open in the evening. Okay, puzzle
I feel
time.
I'm not old enough for this. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? No, couldn't say I know of one around here. Alright, well thanks anyway. Oh, Wait a minute. On second thought, I think I just passed the clock shop just the other day. Terrific. Do you remember where it was? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff, and I have other things on my mind. I've moved this puzzle that have been bothering me, and I might be able to remember where I saw that shop. Yeah, Naxa, I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles.
I've never seen the term whiz with an H before. It's usually just, you know, short-term wizard.
Oh, that's what
It's what it usually is, but I don't think someone got the memo. Right, I remember you doing this puzzle for me last time, so let's see if you can do it again.
Yeah.
Your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours, then take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. The bus timetables to and from work are shown below. You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? Right, I believe this one was a trick answer, if I remember correctly.
I think it was.
I think it was midnight or something like that because of the hour thing.
Because of the time skip. Because that would only be 5 hours.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are on Twitch as well.
Yeah, we're multi-stream both YouTube and Twitch for viewability pretty much. But if you prefer Twitch, you can have Twitch at the same time.
Here's my answer.
Yep. Gut instinct is like, I remember this being a trick answer.
Yeah, and for the same, it's like, oh, you just did it.
Fuck it. But pretty much any of the puzzles after this point we won't know. We've tried streaming this game before. We had technical issues, so we're starting again properly this time.
Hey, nice going, kiddo. Thanks. It's about the clock shop. Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, got to dash. See you later.
Oh, that was helpful.
Wait. Oh, he ran off.
Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his puzzle than in helping us. Not to worry, though. I'm sure we'll be able to find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit further down this road. I mean, I'm sure he'll stick out fairly well.
Yeah.
Ah, Stash and Scarfin. I know you. You're a bit late. We already know about the hint coins.
Yeah. But wait, the first time he was actually...
He was part of the town, but I
Yeah.
think he was an outsider pretty much of the whole rule.
Okay. He pretty much just moved it because of puzzles then.
Yes, Martin. I pretty much played the entire franchise on DS/3DS, so I'm very well experienced. Plimer is the newbie, though.
Yeah. I pretty much know the games we play with this Curse Feathers and Pandora's Box, and a bit of Lost Future that I played myself until I wasn't sick anymore and I could leave my bed, and then I didn't.
So
make the time to...
he wasn't too far in.
Yeah.
Don't think I've seen you two whippersnappers before.
Are you sure about that? I got a feeling we met somewhere.
Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else. But anywho, I've got some juicy information that you two might want to hear.
Ah, if you're going to tell us about hint coins, then I should stop you now. A kind lady by the bus stop already gave us a comprehensive explanation.
What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give me my speech?
You've given us the talk before, so we have already met.
I'm sadly not feeling too chipper. I'd better head home. I'll be seeing you around.
Hang on a minute. Where is it?
So hi, Leon.
Yeah, so much for that.
Yeah, that was really good with the Layton voice.
It's called experience. You can practice it and do it yourself at home.
Yeah, but it takes time away from other things in a little time.
That it does.
Yeah. Also, the nice woman that helped us, nobody ever saw her again after today.
No, I don't think she actually ever does reappear ever again, so I think she might have just stolen his job. There's no hint coins here. Shame. Oh, puzzle.
This must be the place, Professor.
Yes, finally.
Let's go inside. Huh?
What seems to be the matter, Luke?
The door's locked. Are we supposed to get in?
Let me have a look. Ah, it seems it's time for a puzzle. We have to solve this one to open the door. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Okay, let's see here. I think I remember this one.
It's the Zen. Yeah.
You arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. You notice the strange design below displayed on the door, and a voice calls out from inside the shop. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. Which panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. It's quite an obvious one. If you really look out for it, it's right there.
That's the Zen clock.
Yeah, it's a time dial.
Okay, time dial. Yeah, it's like
Time dial,
also
sand
it's,
dial,
in
one and
German,
the same.
Literally like sand clock. It's like it's a sand clock. How do we say it in English? Because English,
Yeah,
like this is the only good saving grace with like German. You can just put words together to make new words, and like really
it still works.
it's, like the words literally translates, like describes what it does, and that's handy. And then they do the same in English. Like that doesn't make sense. It's not an English word.
Oh, sometimes it works.
That's the trick.
Technically, but it was asking for the timepiece specifically, so a time dial makes sense. I always like the sound of clocks. Well, when it's calming, not when you're trying to sleep and it's the most loudest thing in the world.
And it doesn't stop because clocks don't stop.
Never stops. Well, you're not disturbing.
No.
Stop looking at me like that.
Huh? Look over there!
What's this?
That's a big one.
It's my masterpiece.
How did you manage to fit it in here?
Oh, gracious customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome.
Good day to you, madam. You have to excuse us. We're not here to buy anything, I'm afraid. I received a letter the other day. You see, instructing me to come here.
Phew, a letter you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this letter wants you to visit our little shop.
So you don't know who sent it to me?
Unfortunately, I can't say that I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton.
Oh, really? And how do you know the professor?
Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the papers so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So of course I know about the professor.
Hey, did you hear the professor? Fetcher proof that we're famous for London.
I mean, at this point he has to be, besides being, you know, a
Professor,
being an archaeologist, but he's also solved many a mystery at this point.
Even all the way out here.
Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not eccentric. Still, it is quite a shock to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. Such a shock, in fact, that I'm going to need some proof that you're not one of those lookalikes.
I mean, fair, but is the hat not enough?
I mean, somebody could have stolen his hat. Oh god, no, it's one of these.
Right, here we go.
I think I just looked this up for my playthrough because
Which
like,
is fair, but I've got patience. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are two threads, A and B. How many needle eyes does thread A pass through? Just got to pass through the needle specifically. Only A. Okay, fair enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
yeah,
Am I-
I got the same.
Okay, good. Let's try that.
Yeah,
It's not,
I
we're
didn't
off.
say to influence you.
That should do the trick.
Hey, patience.
Just as I
Yeah.
suspected.
So like, this isn't even really a puzzle. This is not nothing clever about it. Just
It's
let's not make mistakes.
it's an early puzzle to encourage you to use your hand-eye coordination mostly to guide through the string. This is what I've done. I literally just followed my finger through the rope and just
Yeah.
picked out the ones that went right through.
Well, I must say that I'm thoroughly convinced. You certainly do live up to your reputation.
Of course he does.
Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something. He's out at the moment, but he should be back soon. I'll look around the shop while you wait. Okay, hit coin time. Let's see. Here's one. No. There. Yes. Okay, another one. Come on, give me one more. I need another. Another! It's gonna be one.
Professor, you're getting pretty excited.
These hint coins. These hint coins, Luke. I must find the hint coins.
Maybe you should drink some tea and calm down.
No, I need to find another.
Wow, you believe this clock?
It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work.
Then it's a good job there's so many other ways of telling the time here.
Oh, you just remind me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. For God's sake, 5 seconds.
Yeah. Professor, everything I do reminds you of a puzzle.
Oh, right, this one. Yeah, this one's a bit devious. When this wall clock fell to the floor, all the numbers were knocked off and the clock stopped. Even without the numbers, though, you can tell the time at which the clock stopped. What time in hours and minutes is the clock displaying? Don't worry about AM and PM. So,
it's 6.
yes,
o'clock then.
it has to be 6 physically because the nature of how clocks work.
Yeah.
And they will write about AM and PM, so I'll just put... This is hard to do with a mouse. There we go. Did it.
This one's as good as solved.
It's a good thing they clarified with the AMP thing. If this was a digital clock, we'd be screwed.
Yeah, I actually remember most of them still, kind of. So
It's early in the game, so they're quite
Yeah.
simple.
No, I never seen a clock this big up close. It's a real shame that it's not in working order.
Just looked at it now. It's quite an advanced clock. It's got a second hand, a minute hand, an hour hand, and an extra hand. What's that one for?
For this minutes.
My husband will be back soon, so just have a look around the shop while you wait. Alright, fair enough.
Isn't there a puzzle? Or do we have to go to the main area? I forgot.
There's another one there. Found one.
I've never seen so many clocks in one place.
Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be very talented.
Really? How can you tell it just by looking at them?
Oh, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, this might be the ideal time for this clock puzzle of mine. Care to try it?
You better not, Professor. But, Professor, you don't have any eyes. You just have dots. But I got dots at some point.
I think this is a similar puzzle. Here is a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally, though, and each colored circle on its face represents an hour. You can still tell what time it is without the numbers. Write down the exact... This is the polar opposite. This is 12 now.
Yeah.
This is the polar opposite.
Here's my
It's
The,
the same exact same point. I was like, it's just the exact same twist in a row.
the other one was
But
the other
it's-
one was harder. You had more inputs to put in. This one's just 2.
Yeah.
I feel like someone were like doing clock puzzles and they just happened to like 2 people who happened to theme the same one
Yeah.
by accident. It's like, oh wait, shit.
Oh, this is our quest.
Spot on, Luke. Good work. Okay, now to find the other hint coins. That was the whole reason I wanted to be in here. Up there. Ooh, there's another one. Where's the third? Oh, there's so many in here. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see if we can... Nope.
We've been here for quite some time now. I do wish that lady's husband would hurry back.
Alright, well that's our cue to go back to the front. Ah, here we go.
Oh, I think I just heard the door. Something's here.
That'll be my husband.
Wait till you, wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers.
Welcome back, dear. This here's Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business in our shop.
Layton, you're Professor Layton. My apologies. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
No apology necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my...
Apprentice. I'm the professor's apprentice. Look. Pleased to meet you, sir. Look, you say. What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners, lad. It's nice to meet you too. Name's Cog.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah.
You seemed a bit flustered by our arrival, Cog. We certainly don't mean to impose.
Oh, no. It's no trouble at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival.
Oh, and this isn't it. We have a bigger one at the back.
In fact, this entire shop is a giant clock.
What? It certainly is a beauty. Pity it's not in working order.
Yes, I planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by, so you could see her in all her glory. But I'm getting on a bit these days, and I have trouble keeping the old girl in good repair. I can't remember where to insert this last gear, and the clock won't work without it.
Ah, I see. That does indeed sound problematic.
Maybe you can help. The papers say you're an old man. Can you work out where this gear goes?
Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm no expert in mechanics. I beg to bloody differ. The machines he's been able to build.
Yeah, like didn't he invent flying contraption like literally on the spot to escape from a tower that's exploding?
He's done that 3 times.
God. I mean, probably practice at this point. Well, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see a biggest clock in its full working glory?
I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Okay, clock working gears I can definitely do. Yep, okay, I'll just need a minute. Let's see, so which way does it want to return? Okay, so that way... Yeah, I need to physically do the thing here.
Yeah, the exact same way.
Hang on, I'll need a minute. We're gonna make sure the rotation is correct. That can't be right. Well, physics say it has to be B, but I'm just gonna make sure with the other ones first before I do any assumptions. It's gotta be B. I'm just making sure we're C. Yeah, it's B. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, probably it's like you probably could count it when it's even and when it's odd. And then P probably is the only one that's either odd or even. But I also do like the swirling around with the mouse. It's like
oh, that's what I was doing with my finger.
Yeah.
It's like, why do it the hard way? You could do it the fun way.
Yeah. That did the trick. Just wait here, and we'll go start. So here goes.
All right. Oop. Here we go. Jesus, that's a bit much.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Why are they running out?
What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
When in the world are we?
I swear, you leave the bus for 5 minutes and everything else has changed.
Yeah, it's like I'll just do a bit of dozing while riding the bus. Like,
Where the hell am I? There must be.
Hey, the door just slammed shut behind us and now it's locked. That's not very polite.
We do appear to have been locked out.
And why does everything look different out here?
It's so steampunky. Honestly don't know, Luke. Since we're unable to go back into the clock shop, however, why don't we have a look around?
Also, why is the Eiffel Tower in the background? Oh no, we're in France.
I mean, there's a lot of French influence here. Let's see here. Yes. Another one. And another. I'm on a roll.
No.
Excuse me. Watch your step, fellas. Building sites are dangerous places, you know. My goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I didn't notice any construction work when we passed through this area. When did you start working here? Now that's a good question. It's been about a year now, I'd say. We're a bit short-handed, you see, so we ain't making much progress.
A year? You got to be joking.
I know you work slow, but come on. Curious. I'm positive there was no construction taking place at all when we walked by a while ago. No construction at all? Look, mate, I know progress ain't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, alright? So if you're just here to have a dig at me, you can clear off right now. I'm busy.
Sure, you're right, Professor. They weren't building anything here before.
Very strange. Play whatever you want, man. Whatever keeps you happy.
Also, I hope we don't spoil it too much of Lost Future, but you know, it's just the start of the game.
We're right at the start of the game, so you got a while. Another! Ah, damn. Gonna make this an eternal game now. How many can I find in a row without needing to search multiple times? Let's see. Nope.
Hey, look, Professor. This door is unlocked.
Interesting. Let's say we duck in for a moment, eh, Luke? Not what I intended, but whatever. This is definitely a bar. And there's no hint coin inside the bottle, which is weird. That's my first instinct to go for.
Yeah. It's just alcohol in the...
Damn it. It's not a coin at all. Alright, go on. You got me curious. Ah, hello there, lad.
Hello?
What can I do for you? Well?
Never mind, it's nothing really.
Oh, don't run away. It gets ever so lonely around here with no one to talk to.
Oh, that's terrible.
You're a good lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to all man's problems. Here's a little something for your kindness.
Huh?
The puzzle.
I mean, I do like puzzles, but it's still a strange gift.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
not this
One of
one
these.
again.
Even though we're constantly passing through time, it can sometimes be difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday's after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? What is today? What is today's but yesterday's tomorrow? Okay. If
I'm getting PTSD right now.
Okay, I'm processing now. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, okay. I hate this.
So it's just tomorrow.
Yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday.
The-
What day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? So
What the fuck? So-
okay, the day was asking before at the start of the questionnaire, pretty much. I think that's what it's asking for, right?
Yesterday's...
Wait, tomorrow's day before yesterday.
So tomorrow is Sunday.
So it's either...
What day is tomorrow's day?
Oh, I hate this phrasing. So it's Friday or Saturday, right? I need like a physical chart to write this down so I can visualize this better.
Yeah.
I could use the memos, but that wouldn't help me very well.
So
Okay, so at least we know what the start day is Sunday. So
yeah.
how do we get to Sunday? Guide me through this so I can visualize it better.
Because like yesterday's day after tomorrow, so after tomorrow is in 2 days. Then we want the yesterday of this after, which is just tomorrow.
Okay, but what leads to Sunday?
Because
What
it's
day would
Sunday.
what leads to Sunday? That's the question.
Because they meant the Sunday when we president is the tomorrow's day is Monday, but before yesterday, what?
Ah, I hate this. It's like to some they can visualize this easy, to others not as much.
Is it just Monday?
Let's do Monday. Wait, am I allowed? Okay, just the one. Just thinking a minute. You know,
I'm so confused again.
It's not cheating. I just want those picarats.
This one's as good as solved.
It's not that.
Let me think this through again.
Okay, so it's not Monday. And what is it?
Yeah, some of those puzzles are.
They are
this
quite
one.
devious, and
Yeah, and like sometimes it's really confusing what they actually want from you. So.
there is no shame looking up a guide for any of this, by the way. If you're having a genuine hard time, look up a guide, and if you don't have hint coins, there's no shame using those walkthroughs, because some good walkthrough websites will just show you the hint coins first before they show the answer, which is what you want the most, really.
Because like most of the first level hint coins are usually also like, think about the wording of the sentence, like, duh.
Hang on, let's find that out. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, give him a comeback.
It's worth trying.
Let the audience help out.
Yeah.
This one's as good as solved.
Congratulations, you were right.
Nice.
Now we can see the process. Friday is the correct answer. It's easy to work out if you break it down. Yeah, when you visualize it like that. 2 days after yesterday is Sunday, so tomorrow must be Sunday. That means today is Saturday. 2 days before tomorrow, therefore, is 2 days before Sunday or Friday.
Yeah, I don't like this one so much.
Alert, my brain's having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Aren't you bright as a button? A nice lad like you deserves a present. Here.
Oh, what is this?
A picture book, the very definition of fun. Fun!
Well, I'm a bit old for picture books, in case you haven't noticed.
Oh yes, for all picture books, but this was special. Special!
What's so special about it?
Open it and you'll see. Whole portions of the book are blank. Blank!
Sarah, you're starting to scare me. Thanks.
Oh boy, picture book. There is one I usually go to. I'm blanking on the name, but I'm sure it's not too hard to find if you Google it. Because the website has like guides for pretty much all the Professor Layton games. Now I'm gonna look it up just for audience sake.
I'm currently on it. This the fandom. No.
I think it's the fandom one I go to. Let me check.
Oh.
Let's see. Hang on, this is important. We want the world to know.
Yeah.
Let's see, walkthrough. I use the Blogspot website. That's the one I use mostly.
Oh, the blogger.
Yeah, the blogger version of these guides, because they have one for each game, and sometimes they even specify the regional differences too, because some of the puzzles are different depending on which region version you're playing. So that's important. Yeah, I use the blogger or Blogspot version of the walkthroughs.
Does have it like nicely illustrated?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, gentlemen. Please make yourself at. Oh my, that hat of yours.
Good day, madam. What a charming cafe you have here. Has it been open long?
I've only been running the place for 2 or 3 years myself, but the cafe itself has been around much longer. Over 50 years, some say.
I see. By the way, I saw you were closed when I passed it by earlier. I suppose you only open in the evening?
Closed? Oh no, not here. I open this place up bright and early, every day. It doesn't really get busy until later on night. But that's the industry for you. Oh, and since you seem like a nice enough chap, let me give you a little tip. Here's the hat.
What? My hat? Why would I do that?
I won't go into details, but let's just say a hat like that could get you in trouble around here.
It's just a top hat. What's wrong with the top hat? It's very dapper.
Yeah, Professor, I remember this is like, oh yeah, everybody tells you that you have to get rid of the hat. It's like, no,
No.
No.
Can't make me. It's mine.
Not my hat. I can't believe I'm seeing this. You. No, it can't be.
I'm sorry, have we met?
I thought I was in big trouble when I clocked that hat of yours, I'll tell you. But it seems you ain't who I thought you were. So we ain't got nothing to talk about. Get lost.
Rude. What's so wrong with this hat? It's just a hat.
There's something fishy about this area too. It looks completely different from before.
Indeed, Luke. There's something going on here that I don't fully understand.
Oh wait, I think I know what happened. We must have left the shop through a different door.
Luke, there's many faults with that plan.
We're probably taking a different route away from the shop. I mean, it's honestly not that bad of an idea for like...
It's not a terrible idea, except we came out the same way we came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the more logical explanation than we time traveled.
Let's investigate the vicinity a bit more. Perhaps that will help us shed some light on things. Okay, more hit coins. There's another one there. Another one there. Come on, give me another. A third. Another one. Alright, he looks dodgy. What's up with you? Oh! What is it? I didn't do anything. I swear, I know nothing. You're right, sir. You're dripping with perspiration. It's just a calming cup of tea.
But which tea?
So sorry about that, sweat, sir. I'll make your tea right away. Oh.
Quickly. You didn't have leave in a hurry. Actually, you seem to be making a lot of people nervous around here, Professor.
That would certainly appear to be the case, though I can't imagine why. My hat, in particular, seems to be making many of the people we meet feel uncomfortable.
I don't know why anyone would be afraid of you or your hat. After all, it's not like you go around menacing people when I'm not there.
You don't know that.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
are you sure?
that hat is definitely distinct. You could certainly assert dominance with that hat. Let's see here. What's in here? Oh, it's just a sunflower. Eat.
And a bee.
Not a bee.
This place is a mess. The tropical flower has even got some kind of insect buzzing around it.
Oh. I'll write that. That's Granny Williston, but
Yeah, no, I know. It's like, who was the voice for her?
oh, I'll take over.
Hold it right there, sonny boy. I wouldn't go bad-mouthing that blossom if I were you.
There's someone lurking in the shadows.
Oh yes, wherever there are lost puzzles, there am I.
Oh, it's you.
Have we met before? No? Well then, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton.
Beautiful? Well, you do look pretty good for your age, I suppose.
She's not that bad, really. Watch your words, Luke. We don't want to offend the lady, do we? I do. And so does Plumber as well, actually.
I have
Yeah.
the 3, but yeah.
I've got 3 and 5. I lucked out when I got it moderately early.
Have you ever noticed how many mysteries there are in the world? How many puzzles? Puzzles that tease your brain, puzzles that bend your mind, puzzles that are just plain infuriating.
Certainly.
And what about the puzzles that you miss or leave unsolved? They've got to go somewhere, haven't they? Where do they go, you ask? Well, they come and stay with me.
That's very good to know.
Or I suppose I should say they used to come and stay with me. Things are about to change.
Are they?
You might not be able to tell from my looks, but I'm no spring chicken. Truth be told, I'm getting tired.
Oh?
I think it's time for me to retire from this puzzle mining business. I've earned it.
But you can't retire. You mustn't. Without you, what will happen to all the puzzles we leave behind?
Are you saying that without me, you two would find yourselves in a pickle?
A huge pickle. Pickle Rick, if you want to say that.
How about the debonair gentleman in the top hat? What do you think?
I concur with my friend here.
Yep, I thought you might say that. But don't fret, I'll make sure you're taken care of.
How?
You'll just have to wait and see for yourselves, laddies. Come back here when you've lost a few puzzles. It should all become clear then. Now, I know we just met, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm going off on a well-deserved holiday. I may never see you again, so ta-ta, and have a positively puzzly day.
Puzzly day? It's every day for us.
What a strange conversation that was. Let's be sure to come back here later.
Definitely. Oh, that thing that's flying around is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, it's just a bee. Not doing anything.
I wonder what Granny Whittleton is going on holiday. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out later. Need to intentionally ignore a puzzle, I guess.
Whittleton's got quite a nice collection. What happened to the bus stop? It is in ruins.
Oh yeah, you can see the layout now. It looks a bit more familiar. I haven't.
The bus stop looks like it's about to collapse.
Oh dear, it really is in quite a state of disrepair.
But how can that be? It looked fine when we got here a little while ago.
Oh, look. There's a poster on the side of the bus stop.
I'll go and see what it says, because you never do.
Well?
I don't understand this at all.
It's not in English. What do you mean, Luke?
The poster says that this route has been discontinued.
I don't doubt it, given the state of this bus stop.
Yes, but here's the strangest part. The date on this poster is 5 years in the future.
What? Luke, let me have a look at that. I found my reading glasses.
I just had a thought, Professor. Could we possibly have traveled to the future?
We have certainly encountered much here to suggest we're no longer in the London we know. All the same, I believe it's rather early to jump to that conclusion, Luke. Let's do some more exploring and see what else we can find out. I don't know, man. All the evidence tells otherwise.
Yeah,
It is a big jump to reach.
yeah, and this is like why I think like that we walked out through a different door is actually quite a smart thing, because it makes way more sense than time travel for strange occurrences that you can't explain otherwise.
There's only one fella who wears a top hat like that. You're Professor Layton, aren't you?
Indeed I am, sir. Who might you be?
That ain't important right now. Here's what is important. This urgent letter I've got for you. Before I hand it over, though, I need to verify your identity. I've got a puzzle here tailor-made for that purpose, so get solving.
That's specific, but of course it involves that. Oh, I love these puzzles. I could do these all day. Let's see here. You can flip them too. Oh, that changes everything. Let's see. Instinct tells me to put that there instead, so let me just take that out.
You can do the blue one now and put like the bottom half.
Yep. And we'll just mirror that. Put that there. Okay, that works already. Let me just mirror that there, and then... Put the principle down.
Maybe if you
change
flip it and do like the 3 parts on the bottom.
So what, put it down?
I mean from the red one.
Oh yeah. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, that works. There we go. Oh, see, I'm doing this on a mouse, not a stylus. It's wrong.
This one.
Puzzles like that, you just take your time. You know, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
You can't fail them. It's like Picross.
I should, but I literally my brain didn't figure out how to do this.
What, this puzzle or Picross?
No, Picard's like, and I tried it after you introduced it, and it's like, yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me right now.
It makes sense later.
Yeah.
It's like you with your Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, it's practice I know, but no, not then.
Alright, I'm convinced, Professor. Here's your letter.
Alright, mail time. Let's see what it says. Wait, he's actually reading it?
Professor, If you're reading this, it means
Also,
you've
do you
made it
recognize the
safely
voice
to
actor
my
because you
time.
know him?
Give me a minute.
I can hardly wait to see you again.
Is that Liam again, or is that Yuri?
I wish to enlist
It's
your
Yuri.
help in
Yeah, it's
freeing
Yuri.
this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first,
Yeah, that's
I'm
Yuri
sure you'll
Lowenthal.
want some. I've thought long
Recognize
and
him anywhere.
hard about the best way of convincing you.
I
Make
do
your way
mistake
through
Liam every
town
once
to
in a
the
while, though.
address
They do
below.
sound similar when they want to
What
be.
you find there is sure to quell any doubts. Room 312, Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
Hospital? Okay. It seems our next destination has been decided for us. Let's pay this hospital a visit.
Sounds good, Professor. But how do we get to Auckland Lane?
It would be easy if the buses were running, but unfortunately that's not the case. Perhaps that lady over there knows of a different way to get around town.
It's called walking, Professor.
That's tiring, and the Layton-mobile is not in the present.
Yes. Excuse me, we're trying to get to the Auckland Lane, but the buses don't seem to go there anymore.
Spot on, boyo. Them buses had already stopped running when I moved here 2 years ago.
2 years ago, but the poster says the buses won't stop running for another 5 years.
What are you talking about? That poster is 5 years old. Some's not your strong spot, boyo.
But they can't be right unless...
Luke, that's enough. I do apologize for my friend, madam. Don't you find the lack of buses in this area a bit of an inconvenience, though? Not at all. If I need to take public transport, I hop on the train, don't I? There's a station on Flatstone Street, see? Tourist, is it? You should take your questions to the hotel on Southern Street. It's just down the road. They'll help you find where you need to go. Thank you for your assistance, madam.
Tourists? Us?
See, this is what it feels like whenever I go to London. Just because I live in the UK doesn't mean I know exactly where everything is in London.
I mean, that's fair. And, like, people do this, like, in Vienna, like, people are like, oh, if I go to Vienna, I'm a tourist. I was born and raised here. I've lived in London longer than she has.
Oh, that's a continuity error right there. Now, Luke, there's no need to get all wound up. Let's find the hotel.
Wait, he wasn't raised in London?
One of the future games contradicts that. Unless there was a point where he was living in London for a bit, but I'm not sure that's quite true.
Right, I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. I'm late.
There she goes.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry, miss. I didn't see you there. Are you alright? Ouch, I skinned my knee, but if you give it a kiss, it would make it all better. Huh? Good, then fuck up. Kissy kiss kiss.
Oh, God.
What? No. Stay back, don't come any closer.
I'm not your boyfriend! Luke, watch your tone. A gentleman mustn't forget his manners when conversing with a lady.
Oh, your name's Fluke. Charming name, so very whimsical.
This is very, very much a fluke right now.
It's a fling. Alright, I have to go now, but let's run in the latest. Steamboat. Actually, miss, my name is... Oh, she ran off.
What an unusual young lady.
That's a nice way of putting it, Professor.
Ah, damn it. I missed my chance.
He's fat!
That's a bit mean.
Well, it's funny. I like pressing the button. It sounds funny.
So, I think there's kind of a trend that Luke gets quite a lot of attention.
That's fandomisms in a nutshell.
But, I mean, okay, actually, Layton also gets kind of good attention, which for Layton it makes sense. Hey there, we are looking for a hotel on Southern Street. Is it one of these buildings?
Incorrect.
Wait, we are on Southern Street here, aren't we? But the hotel is not here.
Ding 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 ding! You are in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood of correct, that is.
I can make heads or not tail of what this boy is saying, Professor.
God, it's bloody 20 questions with this kid. He's only trying to help, Luke. You just need to keep to very simple questions. Observe. Tell me, young man, is this Southern Street? Ding 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 ding! Correct. And is there a hotel east of here? Ding 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 ding! Correct again. Just look for the white building up ahead. Thank you. Right, Luke. Unless our friend here is mistaken, we need to head east to get to our destination.
If you say so, Professor.
Strange boy. Does he have a puzzle then? No. Okay, moving on then. To the east.
He is the puzzle.
Let's see. That does look like a hotel, but it looks more like a restaurant to me.
I mean, some hotels do have restaurants.
They do have restaurants, yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that's valid. Also, no hint coins around here. What's going on?
There is at least one, I think.
It's gotta be one
I
somewhere.
think somewhere by the windows, usually, but...
Check. It's like I don't want to click on. Oh, there's one. And another. And another! Okay, I'll shut up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I'll take this one. You ain't trying to talk to me, are you? Well, are you?
No, I'm terribly sorry, I was only...
And you got some brass neck wandering around in that hat. Yeah, brass neck, but no brains.
What's wrong with my hat?
I ain't talking to you, sunshine. I'm talking about Matey in the top hat here. Me? Well, I don't see anything wrong with my hat either, sir. Listen to you with your I don't see anything wrong with my hat. It's time to teach you a lesson. Solve this puzzle. Alright. Don't know how this is going to teach me a lesson. Okay, this is a math equation, so you'll excel at this. This puzzle's easy peasy. All you have to do is follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on them to the spaces below. Oh, one more thing. The equation has to work out, of course. Alright, well, I'll just move the arrows then. This goes there and...
Is it...
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I just did it by accident. Well, let's put these in place and then we'll start moving shit around. So the 2s can become 5s, which changes everything.
I mean, was this also the one where you could just theoretically...
Oh,
like, switch between...
That becomes an 11 as well. Alright, well, I've put everything into place.
I think the trick was that you could...
Oh, I can change the 1 into a minus. That makes things simpler.
Yeah, that was it, you're right, yeah. 3
what do you need?
4 is 7, minus 2 is 5.
So you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I've got this right.
I probably would have taken you...
Is that you're stupid.
It probably would have taken you a while to realize the 1 can be a minus. Cheeky, though.
Yeah, I think I got it, but for a second I was thinking maybe the trick was that you could actually place them freely.
Ah. Well, someone's brighter than he looks. I'll let your friend off with a warning this time. But if he's still wearing that hat tomorrow, things will get ugly. And by things, I mean his face.
Wow.
Very rude.
Yeah.
Good day, young lady. Would you happen to know whether this establishment is a hotel?
Hello there, gentlemen. If you're looking for a hotel, you've come to the right place. Hotel Duke is one of London's finest and most famous.
Really?
Well, you'll be doing us the honor of staying here. For a famous hotel, you keep an awfully low profile. This is the first time I've heard of the Hotel Duke. Well, there's a simple explanation for that. The Hotel Duke caters for ladies and gentlemen of means and taste.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, I can't say we're as popular with the primary school crowd, little boy.
Oh, our friend doesn't take kindly to you besmirching the good name of our hotel, Luke. Thank you for your help, young lady. Okay, I thought this was going somewhere else. In we go.
Welcome to the Hotel Duke, one of London's finest and most renowned establishments.
Self-proclaimed so far.
Oh, Hello again. Hehe. I went ahead and took the liberty of preparing a room for you.
Who's to say we only want one room? What if we wanted 2 separate rooms? Did you think of that?
No, I didn't. But may I help you with your bags? Oh, that's very kind of you, but we wanted to ask directions to the train station. Come along now, sirs. I'll take you to you on holiday. The Hotel Duke is centrally located, as you can see.
Oh, that's convenient.
No, it's not. There isn't even a bus going here.
Oh, yeah.
Stay with us, and we'll spend less time traveling. I see you. And more time having fun in the city, we spend less time traveling.
You do make a compelling argument, young lady. Location is everything, after all. We'll take that room, and directions to the train station as well, of course.
Please, sir, none of that young lady stuff. Just call me Becky.
Sorry, force habit.
Now, if I could just ask you to sign the hotel guest book. Professor, are we really going to stay here?
Indeed we are. Somehow, you and I have managed to get ourselves lost in an unfamiliar area. As Becky noted, having a central location to return to while we're here could prove very useful.
Professor, do we actually have money? I never saw you pay for anything except for points. And you don't part with those easily as well.
Nope, I don't spend them whatsoever, because they actually unlock stuff if you actually hoard them all up. There's another. Give me one more. Ding! Oh, I wanted it to ding as well. You can't just have a bell there and not ding.
Oh, goodness me. Hello there. You have to forgive me. I didn't even see you come in. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, home of exemplary service and the world's best breakfast. I'm Margaret,
It's a
the hotel...
British breakfast, I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's true.
the hotel manager. Please don't hesitate to ask should you need anything.
Thanks, but we brought lunch and dinner. Aren't those the world's best as well?
Ah, it seems we have a little gourmand here. Well, rest easy, young man. For lunch we offer sandwiches made with freshly baked, pillowy soft bread. And if you're partial to a good roast, our beef with Yorkshire pudding is the best in London.
I wonder if this changes depending if you're playing the American version.
Maybe. You know, Professor, I've changed my mind. I quite like this place. Let's stay here.
Our sandwiches do tend to have that effect on people. Now, if I could just... Oh dear.
What's wrong?
I've got 4 pens here, but only one of them has any ink in it. I don't suppose I could ask you to help me work out which one it is, could I?
Sure I can.
Scroll,
There's
scroll,
ink
scroll,
on
scroll.
12 there.
Let's see here. Only one of these 4 pens is actually usable. Use the following clues to find the usable pen. Okay. All 4 pens currently have the wrong color cap. That can't be right. Oh wait. With the caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Touch the letter of the usable pen. Okay, let's roll this again. So
Okay,
none of the
so-
caps match when they're closed. So ignore the color matching right now you're currently seeing.
Yeah, so the blue one has to go to the green one.
With the caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. Oh, okay.
So C's the one with the white cap.
So it should be left to the one that should have the white, should have the green cap. Okay, so you think it's C? Okay.
No,
Here's
this is the right one. Sorry. Okay.
you made me doubt myself there.
I mean, I didn't solve it. It's just like I was just explaining that the white cap is the C one, so that we can figure it out.
No, you inadvertently solved it because you were aiming for green, not white. Still, whatever. Result's a result.
I mean, it actually makes sense because like the green one has to go to blue one,
Left.
technically.
You were looking for green, then go to the left, but you've solved it by accident.
Yeah.
Ah, that's the one. Thank you ever so much. Now, if you'd be so kind as to sign your name.
Very well. Oh, I wonder what his signature would be.
Probably some really fancy way of
Very
writing it.
fancy, cursive that you could barely read.
Yeah, but he's not a doctor, so you can actually read it.
Ah, yeah, fair point.
You're all set now, Professor Layton. Oh, and you must be Luke. Becky will show you to your room.
Yeah, that was easy.
Well, an inconvenience. I'll be showing you to your room now, Professor Layton. My name is Becky. Please don't hesitate to ask me. Should you need anything. We know your name is Becky. You told us earlier, remember? My name is Luke, by the way.
Yeah, but if the manager doesn't actually hear her saying it in front of the guests, she's gonna get properly replaced.
Oh, and there's no need to be so formal. All that politeness makes me feel awkward.
Yeah, see?
Granny's a stickler for her service. I have to keep things formal when she's in earshot. Oh, hey, see, righto.
We definitely didn't meet earlier outside.
Yeah, and also, how can you say that next to Professor Layton? Now then, if you two gentlemen are ready, I shall escort you to your room. Right this way, please.
Hang on, where's the puzzle? I was promised a puzzle.
The room's got the best view in the whole hotel. Luckily for you that it was available.
Really? This is the most famous hotel. We got the best room. How's that possible?
Did you hear, Professor? We are on the stroke of luck. Yeah, come to think of it, I suppose it's not really luck at all. We haven't had a single guest since we moved the hotel to this new location, you see.
What?
You
What?
wanted something.
What? How can it be the most famous and yet be moved? That's not how that works.
So, the Hotel Duke used to be located somewhere else. It's a bit of a touchy subject, so I'd rather not get into it. I hope you understand.
I think we're gonna start digging for this mystery.
Hey, I was really impressed with the way that you solved that puzzle that Granny brought you, you know? Well, I do like a good puzzle. Me too. How about this one? Solve this puzzle for me, and I'll tell you how to go to the station.
Alright, fair enough.
Ship.
That's one of
Also,
these.
where's Flo again? Like,
No bloody idea. I think she's been written out this time. Straight up absent this time around.
Orphan. Like, Professor Layton should be her caretaker, right?
She's just at home, I'm imagining right now.
Alone, child.
She's like preteen. She's fine. Anyway.
Like,
yeah, like straight up.
Shouldn't leave teens alone, but
It's like straight. I think straight up in this game, she's outright absent. Like they just didn't know what to do with her. At least in the last game, they written her out in a way that worked, but here, no, they got nothing. Anyway, a woman is looking for the station, but it doesn't seem to appear on her map. The map does have one clue written on the back, however. To get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from school to the library. Circle the station's location, touch submit. That's a bit absurd.
I hate those.
Okay,
I forgot to look this one up as well, but
to get from the flower shop to the station. Okay, so logically, route-wise, the school has to cross paths to the flower shop. That's the logic. So I'd say we have to go down that way, up, and then this way. So the station must be this one?
okay.
Because why would it bring up the... Yeah, to get from the flower shop to the station, follow the path that students take from the school to the library. So the flower shop has to be on the same route as the route to the school to the library. And that's the only way this could work, in theory.
It's not that.
Is it not this spot?
No.
How is it not?
Fucking.
Which one is it?
I looked up the solution because I know that this one. It's the the second from the top to the left.
This one?
Like, no, sorry. First column, second row.
This one.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me see the route here.
Because you have to kind of flip it, and it's so stupid.
All right, let me see the answer and find out. Also, yes, I'm looking forward to the new Professor Layton game for the Switch. Yes, it lives.
Because I don't have a Switch, but I'm also happy that there's new games coming out.
Oh, the routes cross? You take the route that the students take to the library and just start at the flower shop, you end up with... Oh, I get the okay, I get the logic. Yeah, you're taking that same route and moving it. You're rotating
Yeah.
it. That's a bit evil, though. That's nowhere.
Yeah.
My answer sounded more correct, for sure.
And that's why I was against, not like everything against it. It's like, I know that the solution was like, oh god.
My solution is
This-
more right than this one.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're onto something logical here. This wasn't it. You come out on Gladstone Street. Head north and the station will be right on your right. Thanks, Becky. I think we'll be able to find it now. Hey, wait. One more thing. What's that? It's a bit of a detail, but you should stop by the arcade on your way to the station.
Right, so apparently, this is the thing that's bothered me for years. Arcade is just a fancy word for mall, pretty much in the UK.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm. Like, we do
Arcade.
have, like, arcade games, but there's also arcade, which is basically a hallway that acts like a mall, basically.
Yeah, I didn't know this. It's not a patch on the food we serve here, of course, but it's not half bad, you know. The arcade, you in the place with the little boy standing blocking the entrance. Little boy. Oh, you must be talking about Max. I've got him wrapped around my little finger.
I'm sorry, what?
Just let him know that Becky sent you, and he'll let you straight through.
Should I ring a bell? I'm concerned. Good to know. Well, you might as well go through the arcade and see a bit more of the area.
I mean, no, she's also teenage, like, you know. I mean,
I'm still concerned.
if she's just, you know, playing around because, like, I think that's.
Sorry, it's the
I guess
phrasing,
that's a
man.
Yeah.
Red
know what
flags
you mean.
going off right now.
Yeah. Look at this
Ah.
box of matches, Professor. It has the hotel's name on it.
I have a good idea what kind of puzzle this is. Tell me, Luke, are you in the mood for a simply sublime matchbox puzzle?
Absolutely.
Please tell me it's what I think it is. How many boxes? Damn, it's not what I thought it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I can do this. Two people.
I actually like this.
Yeah, this is a good one. Two people, A and B, are discussing the number of matchboxes on a table. A is describing the matchboxes as seen from above. B is describing them as seen from the side. But we don't know which side, front, back, left, or right. What is the maximum possible number of matchboxes on the table? Okay. This is tricky, but doable.
Yeah.
Problem is the orientation of the middle boxes, basically. If we could figure out which way that's facing, this would be easier.
Yeah. I'm pulling out notepad again.
You had a logic for this?
No, like, you just pick some and then you add them up together, and then at one point you will figure out which one has the most.
Okay. Well, I want to let you handle this one then. You got a method here, and I want to see it work. Watch the master do his thing.
Yeah, and just be fine because that's what I can do. It's like, writing down stuff in notepad.
The only problem with like the second image is the depth. It's all even. If there was a layer of depth, this would be able to suss out correctly.
I think it's 20.
20 exactly?
No, wait a second. No, 21.
You positive?
Yeah.
Alright, let's have a look, and I'll do a safety save just in case. Okay. Good enough.
How about this?
Well done.
I
So let's
knew
see
it.
how you were supposed to be doing this. Boxing Clever, 21 matchboxes. The above layout allows you to have the maximum possible number of matchboxes. Okay, so I'm assuming the logic was trying to get the maximum number, not just the
Yeah.
possible variance.
it's like you pretty much like have to think about which like try different combinations of how you look at it, and then add the total and like what would be the most there.
Okay. You got it, my boy. I must say, I'm rather impressed. Okay, I was thinking like Matchbox Puzzle. I was thinking the usual. Can you turn the one match to make a different shape, like the dead dog one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a save. Been too long now. I think it's a good point to stop anyway.
Yeah, but it's actually quite.
Let's have a look at the picture book whilst we're here. Yes. Put thing in X and Y place. Yes. Come on. Do the thing. Alright, I think I have enough here for the first thing. One sunny morning, I was strolling through a meadow as I walked past a tree. Okay, tree. Oop. No, it goes there. A plum tree on my right. I suddenly came upon a purple thing on front of me. So that goes there. And a yellow thing on my left. Must be this. Hat on my left. I wonder who dropped these. I thought to myself. I couldn't just leave them there, so I decided to take them with me. Soon got to a big square with a tree in the middle. Oh, I've already taken up a tree.
And multiple trees. But
looks like I need multiple trees.
Yeah.
It just says a tree. It's this type of tree. I think the tree might go here. That looks more presently correct. And a person gathering something. Okay. I'll just put stash and scarf in here.
Yeah.
And it's good enough.
And the other one is supposed to be floral, right?
Probably. Another purple thing. Oh, wait, I think I got the wrong type of purple thing. So that must go there. Because the man gives you a delicious purple thing, so must be that. Bumped into a person, so that must be you. I don't think this one matters, I don't think. So the girl hesitate for a moment. Different type of yellow thing. Okay, we're a few items missing. Another tree and another yellow thing. Okay. Well, that'll do for now.
It will all make sense eventually.
The story will be told clearly later.
Also, does this mean it's like canon in this universe that there's a picture book about Stackenberg and Flora?
At least Flora has some representation in this game. Better than nothing at all. Doesn't mean she's in the story though.
Yeah.
Okay, save state. Alright, cool.
Maybe she is just disguising herself as something different.
God damn it. Fucking... Let that happen once. Or twice.
Oh, she's future Luke.
Son of a bitch. Leave me alone at home, will you? Let's see how you like it. Anyway. Right, so... There we go. There's the thumbnail preview for the YouTube archives. Right, cool. Right, so that'll do for a stream. Check back on Monday for more Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. So yeah, till then. Bye all.
Bye.